If you're a fabricator and you install cages for a living, props to you, brother. Welcome back to the channel. I know that I told you guys that on Thursday we were going to remove the transmission, but I just got notified by my cousin, who's the one that's going to give me a hand on removing the transmission. He won't be able to make it tomorrow. So today, I finished off my day early today, and what we're going to do is we're going to take off the seat, clean up the interior, as in like remove everything that's not supposed to be there, remove everything that's not attached to it, and get it ready, because instead of removing the transmission, I'm going to bring over the cage and see what we can make out of it. So while I have a few hours here, I'm going to go ahead and take off the seat, take off the harness, take all the things from the inside of the cabin, and you know, kind of give it a good clean up inside before I start playing with the tubes tomorrow for the cage. So that's my little simple project, right? Remember, I have a nice little list so that we got to check off to make sure that by the time we are able to fix the transmission, we have this truck physically and aesthetically ready. So cage, new wiring, maintenance on the engine, make it look nice, you know. So we're gonna work on that today, just removing everything from the inside, put it on the bed, and see what we're working on. All right, so let's start getting everything off and see what we have. So it's humid today for some reason, or in the storage it's really hot. Hopefully, supposedly tonight it's gonna get super cold, tomorrow in the 40s, so that's gonna be nice. See this out. Now I want to take your opinion on this. This is what was leveling the seat on the back left of it. What do you guys think about the amount of washers and spacers in it? You think that's safe, or should I do something about this? This is the first time that I ever have to do anything with a seat, so I'm not sure how to go about this. But seat is out, harness still in. There's actually one little, it's always the last one, right? I took out 3 of them, then the last one, the most uncomfortable one, I should have started with that one, was pretty hard, so now that the seat's not there, I can actually take it off. But yeah, let me show you. All right, so seat's out. Everything aside from this is gone. A bunch of wirings that I had, because you know, when you're driving this kind of things, I knew I had made this repair on the side of the road, so I always keep some wire around. All right, so let's clean everything up. I think tomorrow I'm going to bring a shop vac that I have in the garage and just clean all this crap out. We are back in the storage, and it's a gloomy day. It's nice and chilly, but it's a gloomy day. So I picked up my cage. I picked up the welder, picked up the shop vac, some tools. So we should be working on the cage today. What I'm gonna do, it is drizzling right now, it's raining a little bit, so I'm waiting for it to kind of go by real quick, and we'll go ahead and get the cage out the car and spread it all out, see exactly what we're working with and how to go about this. This is my first and ever cage that I've attempted to even mock up, so we'll see how that goes, and yeah, let's figure that out. But before that, I'm gonna get the shop vac while it's raining right now, and we're gonna go ahead and clean all this up real quick. a little bit confused with this cage for a minute because it does not have the hoop. Now, I was reading on the order that I did, and it did say in small letters that it does run from the floor to the main hoop, and then it connects a tube across on the roof. So there's no halo, there's just two pieces, which are those, the ones that are on the floor right there. Then it connects on the roof, and then one on the bottom. So I'm trying to figure out which one's which one, right? But it seems to be that we have absolutely everything we need. I'm a little confused, actually. I might be missing this piece right here, another one of these, because I don't know why there's only one. But we'll get to figure that out. So this is a cage. If you guys have ever bought a cage, tell me if I'm missing something. If not, if you've never bought a cage, this is what you can expect. Move it around. I'm gonna put it back on so I can bring the hoop inside the car and see what we're working with. So again, remember, I'm brand new to this thing. Ooh, dirty. Just mocking it up, see how exactly it would go. Seems to be that, yeah, that main hoop needs to go back. So I'm gonna do my research to see if it needs to go backwards a little bit more. As far as, well, I gotta see exactly how far it's gotta go from the tube all the way down there. I want to find out exactly how people install them, and just figure out where I should put the hole so this could drop down more. And then also I got to figure out what's the space between the bar and the roof needs to be. I know there's some specifications about that, so we need to figure that out. And also I'm gonna do my homework and see if this cage is supposed to be straight on fit, or is supposed to be trimmed and cut, and you know, all the good stuff. I do know there's no notches on them, on a lot of the tubing, so I do need to get a notcher. So that's gonna be another tool that I need to buy. But gotta figure out to see, gotta take that wire out and see exactly where am I gonna need to drill the hole for the hoop. The hoop is the main thing for me right now. Because once I do the hoop, I can run that one bar and then tag and place that one right there. So we'll see. Let me go ahead and do some homework on this and figure out exactly where is it supposed to go. I went ahead and I put the jacks on the bottom of it so it stays in place. I need to get a leveler. I think I need to raise the right one a little bit more. But we're there. I gotta figure out how to make this not swing so much. I did drill a bigger extra holes just because I wanted to have space to be able to move it around, to make sure that we can actually, you know, have enough play in it. So that's where we are right now, and let me see how I can manage to keep this from moving back and forth. That way we can work on the front. So a little update, seems to be that we actually this cage did not come with a dash bar. Is that what you call it? So it does not have a dash bar, which I'm bummed out about. I don't know if it's required. It should be. It's an 850 cage. So, well, 850 cage, technically. I don't know what it is now. But it does have different supports. So I have it mocked up. Seems to be that I actually, I gotta do my research because I don't know if the front bars, so let me show you. So I don't know if the front bars go towards with the plate, or do they go down to the frame like this ones do. So I gotta do my research on that. Hopefully they go down. So we have additional, you know, tubing there. I should be able to go down more and then actually just go in. So, because that one is not, I'm gonna take that off up there and see if that's notched. I doubt it. But if it's notched, then it means that needs to go down to the frame, just like that one. So we'll take a, you know, I'll do my homework on this, but we're getting there, right? So this bar, it goes from here to there, and then it goes, well, I think it goes higher. So I got to put my seat in, measure it, because there's some dimensions or measurements that need to be taking consideration about the seat, how far the hoop can sit with your helmet. I think it's under 6 inches, so your hoop can't be farther away than 6 inches away from your helmet. That's what I've been doing my research on. So gotta figure out if that's gonna work, which it should work, because at the end of the day, this is high, so it's touching on top already right here. So I have it all the way high to see how it would fit. They're aligned, everything's the exact same spacing. So this is getting interesting. This is getting really interesting. Let me tell you something. If you're a fabricator and you install cages for a living, props to you, brother. Props to you, because there's a lot. Again, this is my first time doing this, right? So there's a lot of details that go into it, and you know, one little mistake could throw everything off, right? So it's pretty interesting. I'm learning. It's pretty cool. But again, for you guys who do this for a living, props to you guys. Let me keep on figuring this thing out. Alrighty, so right now I'm at a standstill because I don't want to cut anything until I have the answers 100%. Okay, so what I'm actually searching on right now is, does the A-pillar need to be going to the frame, or can the A-pillar go to the plate? That's the question. I already posted on my socials, and I'm gonna see if I can get a solid answer on that. Because if it needs to go to the plate, then that means that I need to cut up here to make it to fit down there. If it goes to the frame, depending on how far down, I don't even think that it has enough space for it to actually be able to come into the hoop. So I'm waiting on answers on that, and before I make any sort of cuts or any sort of tags, so we're still waiting on that. And this bar, I'm not gonna, because this is the one that connects from the hoop together, so that's your harness bar. I am also not gonna tag it along yet because it needs to get a notch, number one, but that's easy. That's the easy part. But it does need to, I need to make sure that the sizing on it. So I kind of want to get this bars figured out first, so we can find and actually have the final what's it called, renditioning of how it's gonna run. Because once I figure out the A-pillar ones, then I'm able to make it fit, tag it, and then be able to put the bar that goes from here to there, and this bar here to there, and then that should be it. Then it goes the door bars, obviously, and then other two tubes that go from here to another 2 plates that connected down there. So I don't want to do anything else as far as cutting or tagging anything until I have the answers for that. So after doing some research and asking the community, still haven't figured out the exact answer just yet. There's a few things out there, right? So they're saying that it all depends on how fast you're going. Sometimes they require to the frame, sometimes they require that it's okay to do it to the plate. Now the thing is, I don't know how fast you're going. As in, like a 9-second it's okay for a plate, but an 8.5 it's not. Is it an 8.5 has to go to the frame, If I don't do it to the frame, is it still gonna pass tag at regular events, not an NHRA sanctioned events? So it's like there's a lot of details on it, because obviously the whole point of this is not just safety, it's also so we can attempt to do some events, right? So I'm trying to figure that part out. So I think I haven't gotten an answer. I haven't gotten a solid answer that will make me feel comfortable on either cutting a hole in the floor or cutting the tube to make it fit. So I don't want to do either or just yet, because obviously they're both cutting. So I don't want to cut if I don't need to cut the hole, or I don't want to cut the cage and mess it up and then have to buy another piece of tube and get a mandrel bent and all that. So as of now, I think we're gonna leave it as that. We did a lot of progress with this, you know, putting the main hoop on and kind of setting the whole cage up and figuring out. I actually, I figured out that I do have a bar that goes from the A-pillar to the A-pillar. So there's a bar for that, which is good, because I thought I didn't come with it. I'm like, wait a minute, but then I figured out that yes, the bar, it is there. You can either use it for a harness bar or for a A-pillar bar. They're the exact same measurements. So I'm probably gonna use it for the pillar bar, and then get myself another harness bar down the road, get one made or something. It's very simple. It's a straight tube, so there's nothing major about it. So we'll figure that out. For now, I think we're done for today. We did a lot. Learned a lot, and still learning a lot. And I'm gonna keep on doing my homework. That way, by the time that I have time to come back in here, we'll be able to either cut the A-pillar bars to make them fit to the plate, or start cutting some holes on the floor and figure out how it's going to go to the frame. Till then, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you follow us in all of the social medias, as well as hit us subscribe button right here for YouTube. We're trying, to build this channel up as much as we can so we can support this project, and maybe, just maybe, someday, this might be a giveaway car. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll talk to you guys later once I have some more information and more time to put into this.